Theme parks are a popular pastime for a plethora of pleasure seekers. But even the least thriftiest of thrill seekers would like to know where, what, when and how before they wave their wallets. And some need to know before they plan to go. Join me, Charles, and he, Peter, as we discover the sights that these settings have to offer. Let us be the key to unlock the gates of your next theme park experience. The yes, no's, maybes and definitely nots of the park peruse. This is Theme Park Roundup. In this episode we spend a day in Copenhagen, the capital of Denmark, at a place that boasts the third oldest operating amusement park in the world, Scandinavia's most visited theme park with 4.6 million people a year flocking to it. Its popularity in Europe is so admired that the park's name is synonymous with the word amusement park up there. It's Tivoli. Tivoli Gardens was founded in 1843 when George Carstensen convinced Danish King Christian VIII that giving him some land to build a theme park would stop locals thinking of politics. Originating Tivoli and Vauxhall after the famous gardens in Paris and London, Tivoli gave itself a lot of pressure to have an equally incredible garden of its own. Gaining a world-famous reputation due to its longevity and success, Tivoli claims to be one of the parks to have inspired a certain Walt Disney in his own theme park adventures in the United States. By the start of the 21st century, Tivoli started investing in roller coasters in the park to partner its long-standing Rutschebanen. This has led to large criticism from local Danish NIMBYs who want the park to be as much park and as little amusement as possible. But with the park located literally by Copenhagen Central train station, we have very little time to think of all that as we evaluate the entrance. Welcome to Tivoli.
Hello.
Here's the entrance. What's your first impressions of it?
Aggressive, threatening, with the polar bears staring out at me. It's very tight and compact.
Yeah, you can tell it's a really old entrance because everything's just on top of each other. They've literally had to use as much space as they can and just built it.
Yeah.
Hopefully the rest of the park's not like this, I haven't seen.
Well, it's called Gardens for a reason, so I'm hoping there's some prettiness to it.
Yeah, well, the only way we can find out is if we go check.
Yes, let's go and check. That way? Go on then.
Moving on from those scary polar bear heads, we walk down the cobbled streets by the entrance where I say, this is beautiful. You can just tell there's like centuries of stuff all on top of each other. With that very correct and insightful comment out the way, we print off our wristbands and go to Tivoli's most famous attraction. Built to coincide with the park's opening in 1843, then demolished in 1887, just to be rebuilt in 1887 and again demolished in 1902, and rebuilt once more in 1902 just to be pulled down again in 1914. Rutschebanen has existed in its current fourth form somehow for over 100 years. Since 1914, the scenic railway built by American Coney Island based L.A. Thompson has been a popular attraction even before they decided on this iteration. With our own brakeman going through a midlife crisis, we brace ourselves for what's in store.
That's a little breakroom.
Are you excited on this?
I am quite excited. This looks very old school and incredibly dark.
Incredibly dark.
For the audio-visual users out there, we are inside.
Thanks, they appreciate that a lot.
Yeah. It's a very, very smooth lift hill.
Yeah, it is. It's such an old ride. Over 100 years.
Over 100 years. It's still running with a nice little brake van in the middle.
You might feel it in a second.
Let's see. Straight out my seat. And again, and again.
The snap does nothing.
No. Ooh, teddy bears.
Awesome.
Round and round we go. Oh, down we go. That was a steep jump.
It says do not stand, and it just keeps trying to make you stand.
Why is there so many teddy bears? And down. That was a huge jump.
That was so nice. Smash my knee.
Oh dear. Shouldn't be so tall. Incredibly dark yet again.
Why are there so many teddy bears? What are these teddy bears doing? Oh my god!
Oh god, oh god, oh god. It's not what you want. Wow.
Oh, it's
Oh, and a nice little love scene at the end.
I wouldn't call it nice. Having survived Rutschebanen's incredibly sheer drops, we look for something smoother to enjoy. Thankfully, in the centre of the park is a very slow and smooth Mack Rides track dart ride. Named Den Flyvende Kuffert, or the Flying Suitcase, riders fly around in suitcases for some strange reason, viewing the works of famed Danish author Hans Christian Andersen. We spend our time trying to work out how many of his works we have read.
Then falls in love with the princess and causes great trouble, helped by 3 big dogs.
I assume you know all of these things.
Not really, I know the Little Mermaid. I'm waiting for the Little Mermaid. Does he do the Emperor's New Clothes?
I don't know what he does.
Very famous, but I can't remember.
Gossip, gossip! One loose little feather may easily grow into 5 dead hens. There's no doubt about it. When a top loves a ball, and she thinks she's too far, and bounces too high, you know she'll come.
Considering we don't know anything about this, it's like an LSD dream.
It's very, very pretty.
A lovely butterfly helps Thunderbird sail away.
I wouldn't say that's a lovely butterfly. It looks more like a moth.
It looks like a wasp. It's got
Many
a wasp
adventures
tail.
lie ahead. I know this because my friend the squirrel said to me all the story.
I've heard of. Whoa!
Oh, there's the Little Mermaid!
Yeah, but Little Mermaid's.
The Little Mermaid left her beautiful
Oh yeah,
unseen
wow,
home.
wow, that's
See
not
the
worth.
She
Got
came
it
to
out a
love
lot.
humans,
It's got it out 5 times.
so made a bad bargain.
That definitely didn't feature in Disney.
You see, she loved a young
Definitely not. I
man
think
whose
we'd have had a
life
heart
she
attack.
saved, and asked
I think I would have loved it.
Now we come to the story of the most steadfast tin soldier. This handsome tin soldier loved a ballerina. While the other toys played, he only looked at her. The soldier had a great adventure involving a paper boat, a sewer, a large rat, and a big fish. Through it all, he stood straight and tall, as a soldier should. Some people believe flattery, others praise stuff they cannot see. So it was with the Emperor's new clothes.
another one I know.
Only a little child.
He's not wearing any
Look,
shoes.
he has nothing on.
There's definitely
Once
stuff on
there was
there,
a
like the Little
duckling,
Mermaid.
unlike
Yeah.
other ducklings. The ducks and chickens bullied and bit him and called him ugly.
Yeah, the duckling.
Yes, I know the ugly duckling.
We know 3 now.
He was lonely and sad. This happened to a boy named Carl, who then was taken away
Oh, I think this is what Frozen's based on. That's why there's a Hans Christoph Andersen spin.
Bravely set out to find her.
And an ice
A
cream.
friendly crow gave advice, and a swift reindeer carried her northward as she searched for the Snow Queen's castle. Kite
just let
and
it
Gerda
go.
are safely home, but watch out. The wicked demons are still causing mischief.
Oh, you don't see the wicked demons in Frozen.
Well, I like his outfit.
For her the prince said, thou wouldst kiss the swineherd for a musical quality and not have the prince prize his gifts. Then he left the princess and home. How do you know when a young baby is in prison?
The Princess and the Pig.
Please,
Cool.
Another
20
one.
mattresses, 20 feather beds. The ladies
This
said,
guy was a busy boy, wasn't he, making all of these?
Nothing doesn't it? Just like a shit whacking out the next child's level.
Yeah.
Bang, 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 bang. All we live for.
sometimes dead crows and
Look at the girl, and there he is.
just ask
Just Sven Goran Evans, and whatever his name was.
Hans Christian Andersen.
That's it. Well done,
Three
mate.
eggs and managed England.
It's like your own bit of tranquility.
With Peter learning absolutely nothing from that experience, we give the gardens a make a go. Tivoli Gardens is, as the name suggests, mainly gardens. The 4 roller coasters are either in the crowded areas of the park or right on the edges of the park. The gardens are beautiful, but there's a bit of history I have to tell Peter that might ruin its picturesqueness.
Here is Tivoli Lake. This used to be the old moat, as this was the foreground of the ramparts of the city's defences. Now in the mid-1600s, the Swedes tried to invade through here because this was the water supply of the city, but they got discovered and massacred. And it's believed that there's still bodies of the Swedes still buried around the gardens.
Lovely.
Beautiful gardens nevertheless.
Yeah, very nice.
Probably
You've tainted it a bit now, though, but
With that grotesque fact out the way, we decide to eat. Tivoli Gardens is situated in the heart of Copenhagen, so there are many food options inside and out of the park, and some venues like this Wagamama's can actually be entered from the inside and outside of the park. We opt to go to an authentically Danish on-site restaurant. On one of the lakes is the Færkrunsbrukhus. Not only does this have a difficult name to pronounce, but it is a beautiful copy of a fisherman's hut in southern Jutland. The restaurant's building used to be a brewery, and recently it has reopened that trade, serving its own blonde and amber lagers that we try.
oh, that's good. That is really nice. Nice blonde.
That's lovely. That's really lovely.
After a lot of drinking, it is now time for our food. Keeping it Danish, Peter has gone for the frikadelle Danish meatballs, whilst I have gone for the herring platter, which offers curry, marinated and spicy herring for me to try.
So I was expecting like the Swedish meatballs and the sauce and everything like that. And clearly not. I've got to the gherkin, and I've got like a little potato salad. Bon appetito. Yep. That's very nice indeed. Incredibly nice. I like that. I like that a lot.
Now it's time for me to give the herring a go.
So 3 different types of herring for me. I don't know what's on it. It's really good. Now let's try the yellow one. I know they won't like me saying this. It tastes like coronation chicken. Coronation chicken herring. And now the last one.
Well, it is a curry one, isn't it?
Yeah. A bit of leaf. These are 3 really good pieces of herring. I thought I'd hate one of them and not eat it. Really good pieces of herring here.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Having had our fill of herring, meatballs and lager, we return to the rides. Situated by Rutschebanen is Minen, a Matt Ride's dark boat ride. With a scoring system, of course we're about to get competitive again.
Ready?
I'm ready. I'm just awful at this.
I feel like there was Skywalk at the end of episode 7.
There we go. Flush. I want to actually...
Is that actually want to fire up?
Hello, Mole. This is cute.
I like the little tube.
I'd like my York gun to work. I'm just
Oh no, we've got another Henry. No one can stand it being like me, can they?
Oh, this is really pretty. I don't know what it is. Is it a rat or a mole?
I think that's a sleeping dragon.
Oh. Yours is making noises. Mine's just saying red.
Red. It's just saying red, isn't it?
It just says
Every time you
red.
press it, red, red, red.
Red, red. Ah, that's a big old sleeping thing.
Whoa! Oh, it's going to touch me. I really like the happy tune about all the dragons.
Yeah.
Is he about to shoot his ear off? No, he's touching it with my glove. What?
Oh, mine does work.
I think I'm just being used to the punch every time. Well, some have been turning red, which means you'll hit them. If I hit them, they turn green.
Ah! Yes.
I'm just being used every single one of them. I really love this flute.
Hey, that went green. That's not fair. Oh, it's an evil scene.
This is really heavy, this gun.
Yes. Oh my god, it's a turntable. Smile at the camera.
Splash. A little bit of water.
Oh, they're really cute. I really like them. You are cute.
They're little moles, aren't they?
Oh, silent dark.
All I can see is my green.
Evil darkness and the lights. Oh. Oh, windy.
Is that?
There's some eyes.
Oh, okay, what did happen?
Are any of these things? I don't know.
So what do you think of it?
That was really sweet and cute. I don't have a clue how the scoring system went. I imagine I did very bad.
It was very peaceful.
Yes.
And I think I whooped your ass that time.
Probably so.
Exiting Miner with a good victory to savour, something else catches my eye, and that was Tik Tak. Looking like a breath of fresh air in the park with its gold and silver pods, this Mondial Shake is one of the newest rides in the park. With Peter being too scared to go on it, it was up to me, the bravest member of the group, to shake, rattle and roll on Tik Tak.
Hello.
Jumped in llama.
Fun?
Have you emptied your pockets?
Yeah, they're fun.
Arms down on your side, please.
Okay, oh no, we'll do, sorry, down like that, sorry, my apologies.
I'm going to give you a little push.
Thank you.
Alright, enjoy the ride.
Thank you. Crush my arm. Ow. Ooh, a little bit of rock. There we roll. Nice and breezy, very easy. Go. Not much to this here. Whoa! 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 That was going a bit fast. Whoa! Wow! Whoa! Feels like I've had a few pints today. Whoa! 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 I'm not arse over tip. Ah! Don't give you a second to stop and think. Oh! Oh, this is so much fun! Oh my god! Oh, it stopped! It stopped! It's still, well, it hasn't. It's still rocking like a young buck. But jeez, that was a ride and a half.
With me feeling physically sick from riding Tik Tak, and Peter feeling the same from just watching it, we wobble over to our last ride of the day. Tivoli has a gorgeously themed Asian area called Midhaven, and gliding gracefully through this land is Daemonen, Denmark's only B&M. Being located here since 2004, this flawless coaster has 3 inversions and takes riders to speeds of 48 miles per hour.
Ready?
I'm ready. I'm motion. It's a flawless. Drop your shoes.
It's nice there, city all over there.
It's lovely. Why is it? Any idea? It's a nice little clock. Look. This is a very boring start.
What do you think of it?
That has to be one of the worst B&Ms I've done. It was really bloody boring.
Yeah, it was. Nothing happened.
I thought, oh really, you've got a nice loop and that felt nice, and then out of that, and apart from that, really pointless.
Having conquered Daemonen, we climb up high and evaluate the park as a whole.
Our time at Tivoli has come to an end, so tell me, Peter, what were your impressions of it?
It's a small park, it's very city centre. It's what I'd say is it's very much nice to hang around in, because it's got lots of eating and drinking places, nice of hanging around bits. But in terms of ride wristbands and actually rides, it's quite sparse.
Yeah, it did feel quite sparse. When we came in, I said, I hope it's not all chocker. It ended up being quite sparse. But as you said, yeah, it's like a city park, one side of it. On one side of it, it's like roller coasters and rides. It's like a yin and yang. People claim that Tivoli's too commercialised these days, and there's too many new rides and violent rides. No, that's not the case, is it? Not at all. It's a perfectly peaceful park and a perfectly fun little kiddie park to one side. So a one-day trip, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. It's a one-day trip, but you can do it alongside visiting a wonderful Copenhagen.
Would you visit again?
Potentially, yeah. They need to install something else first, though.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's more a walk-through park if you happen to be in Copenhagen rather than a visit for the rides.
Yeah.
I mean, it's done a lot history-wise, but it needs to have a bit more oomph these days. You ready to go home?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, see ya.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh shit, I'm stuck on the camera.
So concludes our day trip to Tivoli, with travel, hotel tickets and food coming to £172.23 per person. We hope you enjoyed our stay and will join us in another adventure. Goodbye for now.